5 hours and 55 minutes away. How long have we been in the car for?
Like 2 hours?
2 hours? On the road, get the road. I am excited to fight, and I'm excited to see everybody, all the other teams. We are currently an hour and 14 minutes away from the venue. We all take turns at driving, apart from Samantha, who has not done one single bit of driving, but that is fine. There's one thing I did want to say to everyone that is going to watch this video. Get into Booher. What else? Do you guys have to say anything? What else should I say?
No, I'm good.
Marco.
Oh shit. Yeah, do Booher.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And also, while driving, we potentially could be down to 6 fighters. Because Marcus had food poisoning, and we're already fighting at 7, so we could be at 6 fighters for the weekend. Which not too bad, not too worried about. Not too worried about. A little bit more field time for the boys.
So what are you doing today?
I'm
What's going on?
I'm commentating.
Fun.
Yeah. And this will be the last video that you see on Sam's YouTube channel because I'm getting that cancelled for sure.
Oh yeah, they're putting the live stream. I believe they're putting the live stream on my channel, so that's the live stream will be out before this video. So go check out the live stream, which will be the video below. I'll put the link somewhere here.
You won't see it because the channel's gone.
Plus, yeah,
it's gone. It's locked out.
It might not be there because Vinny's going to get me cancelled. So here we are at Team Havoc's training area, which is obviously amazing, at the Istra Sporting Club in Leppington, New South Wales. Here's me just trying to set up my YouTube for the stream, and yeah, pretty packed out venue with all the fighters. There's a lot of fighters here, as you can see, with the amount of equipment that is everywhere. But yeah, very excited to get into this video, very excited to fight in the video, and my sponsor Medical Extreme, obviously. About to go on, versing Raven Guard, gonna be a good time. Yeah. Do you want to say hi to Havoc? Oh, Havoc! Everyone in Havoc say hi. Everyone say hi. Hi, there we go, thank you, thank you. That's really nice of them, that's really nice of them. But they're really nice. Very quick shout out to my sponsor Gap Games for helping me with this video. Get 21% off all your Games Workshop products.
The dork like the rest of us, he does play Warhammer.
He does love his Warhammer.
And Gap Games is where he gets it from. You can see it on his belt flag.
Alright, first fight, Raven Guard versus Kraken. Got me in the center, Nathan and Bo on the left, Bo on the rail, and then far right we got Marco, Floater, and Julian on the list. It's a classic grind. I see a little opportunity to do a cut. Not very successful, but opens up our floater to go around. So we've got a 3v2 on the right-hand side. Our left-hand flank already got a kill. So it's already, I think it's now 3v5. I do a quick run over to the left flank here, a bit of a tap. Help Jake out. Oh. And that's a quick round for the boys. Really well fought by both teams. Here we go. Second round in. I'm actually a floater on the right-hand side. We got Marco in. And yeah. Marco's going to try and neutralize their center. Bo gets a quick throw. Someone loses their weapon, so the team had to run back and try and get another weapon. Marco pushes someone into me, and I just guide them to the ground, which is a really cool tactic from us, if I don't say so myself. I do a big tap into this dude. Probably didn't do that. And then this poor fella over here gets a cheeky little axe to the stomach. Pretty sure that was Alex. Sorry, brother. And that's the round done. Great work, everyone. So just finished the fight with Raven Guard. It was a really good time. Really good fight. Could get the body flowing. We did the body flowing, but the boys fought really well on both sides. So yeah, off to the next one, I believe, is Tier Warriors. So it should be tough. Should be tough. All right, here we go. Tiers Warriors versus Team Kraken. We got Jake and Bo on the left, Marco in the middle, Nathan and Julian on the right-hand flank. Marco gets attempted a head rip down on, I think that was Ellis. Then we got 2 kills from Julian and Jake. The T Warriors, Ellis gets to take down one of our Kraken fighters. Julian comes over to assist, tries to get a hum bump, tries to get a head rip, tries to do a reversal, but Ellis is a very strong. Ellis is the purple fighter closest to the camera right now. Very He's a very good fighter. I wouldn't say he's very experienced. He is experienced. I mean, he's not very experienced in the long run of the sport. He's only been in the sport for a year or so or two. But he's an amazing fighter. He adapted to the sport very well. And yeah, he's a very formidable fighter. I love fighting him, but I don't like to fight him. And then we got Julian and Jake get the takedown in the back of the list. All right, round 2. Got me in the middle, and I think every other position is the same. Oh no, we got Marco as a floater on the right-hand side. I'll let their floater run around a bit. I wasn't too worried about him. That's why I keep it wailing on these other people. But then, just to put him down a bit, give him a few whacks. 2 to the ribs, 1 to the back. He goes down. Very smart option to do. We get 2 takedowns now, so it's 5v3. Now it's 5v2. And then, yeah, the boys just circling around. Jake just moves to the side so I can get some hits in. Nice head strike, down the shoulder. And he does a smart move by going down. I'm not trying to talk myself up saying I'm so scary, go take a knee when I hit you. But if you're in a position where you are worried about your safety, it is a very good idea to take a knee. This is the man himself. That's where my axe hit his shield. And as you can see, he's all smiles. And he got the fight for the rest of the day, which is what I love to see. No injuries, just fun. Giving some bumpy bumps to the beasties coming out of their fight. Legends. So here we go. We got Havoc Prime versus Kraken. Fun fact, I used to fight for Havoc. And I think we're both currently undefeated at this time in our pools. So there is a lot riding on this fight. I'm just controlling the center. So we've got Nathan and Julian on the right flank. And closest to the camera, we've got Bo and Jake. Nathan loses his weapon, turns around, and gets taken down quite quickly. So Havoc is up 5v4. These two gentlemen here wail on me in the corner for a bit. I think it could be Luke and Mark. Mark runs off. And Luke tries to neutralize me, which he does. He does neutralize me. And there's a bit of whacking going on. I think what happens is I'm just holding his arm, waiting for Bo, one of our anchors, to come free. And then there's me saying Bo, 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 Bo. So he runs over to save me. Boom, he gives him a punch, grabs him. I get my axe free. I'm able to do a little bit of wet work. Boss. I think I'll go over there to help. That gentleman goes down. So I go back to hit this gentleman. This could be Luke. Give him a few love taps. Be rude not to. Bo's just giving him some leg chops. Bo turns his back. Give him more hits on the way down. And I think, once again, smart option. I hit him pretty hard in the arm. He takes a knee. That's the end of the round. So we got 3 fighters up, 3v1. And second round, we have Marco subbing in on the right floater. Once again, I'm controlling the middle. I can see their center Christian with their shield, the cream shield in the back. Always looking to cut, because he's very fast and he's a very good fighter. I give their center Marco a little love tap in the back. He's looking around, I'm looking around. Very cautious this fight, very cautious. And then Christian does a very good thing. Would have got the check, but Shirley tried to get me and took himself down. Actually, Christian bumped into him. I was very confused as I went down to duck and throw someone. I woke up. I stood up and someone was down. Christian gave me a few punch and a shield strike there. I'm in a dangerous position here because I'm behind a body. Jake's like, move out of the way. I kick a gauntlet out of the list because I don't want to trip on it, roll my ankle. So it's 3v3 right now. We slowed it down a bit. What Havoc really should have done is kept that pressure up because they're a very fast team. And Kraken is a very grindy team. We like to grind out on the list. So they get our throws off. So we split off into 3 one-on-ones, I believe here. I think Christian goes around. Jake tries to go for a head rip. Christian goes to put me in the corner so I can't use my axe. Very smart. So there's a little fight going over there. And I believe Christian starts wailing on me, starts punching and kicking me. And I pretty much let him do it. So he goes punch, punch, kick, punch, shield punch. And I was like, dude, just waste it. There's no points in Boo Hurt. So I was like, yeah, waste your energy, dude. And he's laughed at me. I think he realized that in Boo Hurt, punching and kicking really doesn't do too much if you've got a good armor. Jake gets a good toss down, so it's 3v2. Jake comes to help me out to get my axe free. Julian gets a throw, but he goes down with him. but it's okay. Jake and I have Christian in the corner. Time for me to get the home wrecker out. This is essentially where the home wrecker gets his name from. Max is now called the home wrecker, apparently. And yeah, I keep hitting Christian. Christian putting up a good fight, putting a good kick in there. I'm trying to work his sword out, trying to hit his hand. I do a bit of uppercut into his stomach. Jake rips his head down, and then I can get into his shoulder and then be able to push him under the list. And then I give him a little love tap because he was just going out. But yeah, Kraken comes away with the win. Amazing hard fight by both teams. And on to the next.
Just fought Havoc Prime. Woo! Tough fight. We came away with a win. Oh, they're good boys. They're strong. It's Hugh Jackman to come to Australian Nationals 2024. Hugh, sorry about the divorce. How's everything else going in your life?
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, see? Wolverine. Hurts every time.
Love you, sir.
I love you too, but that fight was just in my retina. Sexy. As long as everyone's having fun, everyone's the winner. You know? What a good time.
All right, next fight we've got the WA Berserkers. Guess what? They're from Western Australia. So we got Marco in the middle, Bo and Nathan. Nathan was told that Derbs love to scrap. So as you can see on the far side of the list, they're just scrapping, punching, fighting. And I quote from Nathan, I love a scrap. So there you go. Bo gets a throw off on that side. Bo and Derbs are still cracking. Oh my god, Bo just ran? What? It's like seeing a unicorn. There you go. You might even see it again. Really trip. Look at that! God, he is speed. They get a cool double hump and bump here. Ready. I don't know if the mark's going to be in the way. Yeah, Bus dumps Derbs down. And then they fist bump, which is pretty cool. Bus, because they thought the fight was over. Nathan walks away. And the boys are still dealing with two other berserkers on the side. Yeah, so Jake looks like he's going for a head rip. But everyone's quite close. So in this part of the fight, you really need to talk to your teammate. There's a throw. You really need to talk to your teammate and be like, hands off, let me do a throw. All right, so here we do a diver follower. Actually, if you watch me, I cut all the way to one side. And then I run to their back line to turn their centers back onto our floater. And then our floater will come back. Us! And clothesline them down. We call that dive follower. And then it gives one of our members a free time to go and whack some people. Like so. And the boys doing awesome on the other side as well. But yep, that was a win for Kraken. WA, we love you all. You guys are awesome.
So we got a little break and we're going into eliminations now. So we're fighting Old Mates or Havoc 2. And then we'll go into, if we progress past that round, we'll go into semi-finals and finals. So, exciting times. Who's that?
Julian.
Is that Julian?
Oh, sorry.
Sexy man. But yeah, that's what we're doing.
So we have Havoc Old Mates, which is the New South Wales team, the second New South Wales team. Got Marco in the middle. Got some scrapping going from Nathan there. So Connor, their centre, pushes onto Marco. And then we got Bo and Jake doing some rustling over there. So Marco in the backfield wrestling with Connor. I think the camera may miss it. But Connor does get the throw on our centre. Yep, there it is right there. So Marco's down. The centre is running around, but I believe the boys do get the advantage on the right-hand side. Yeah, their centre's still walking around. So there is Havoc. Here we go, big push from Havoc. Boom, into Jake. Jake gets cut across. A big hit from Big Bulande. He's a big boy, he's strong. Also a lovely man. And Nathan is now fighting Connor on the right-hand side. Mulan is fighting Bo. Bo gets a nice little hip throw there. And then you got Bo and Nathan versus Connor. I'm assuming this will be a hump and bump. Yeah, Bo gets his leg around and will hopefully throw him. I think we've got no, we don't. We've got Julian in the back corner to our right fighting. And then I think Nathan comes over to help. But that gentleman is sitting on top. He's supposed to be out, but Nathan did the right thing by grabbing onto him. So that guy was down, so Nathan didn't need to try and head rip him. So Nathan will run back to the other side of the list. I think he does a few weapon strikes to get him down. And it actually cut out. I think, yeah, so what happened was the fighter did go down. And we were up by 2 fighters. Here we go, me in the middle. Once again, the boys on the list doing their thing. They had an armor failure there, so that guy that sat down close to the list, his shoulder armor fell off completely, so they had to sit down. I get a big spank on Mulan. I tell Nathan to push over to the center. This is funny. So I go over to Nathan, and I'm like, yep, Nathan, I'm here to help. And Nathan just lets him go. Watch this. He just lets him go. I was like, what are you doing, dude? So I hit him again, and then Nathan gets a nice little ankle trip there. And then we run over here. I get a nice hit. I knock off with that gentleman's gauntlet. And that's the round for Kraken. Really good fight from the Havoc old mates. All those guys there. Most of those guys are actually veteran fighters of the sport. So bunch of lovely dudes, and once again, thanks boys for having us.
I was hyper-focused on kind of
So we're in the semi-finals. We are versing the War Wolves, or the Warhounds. We're versing them first.
You're over there.
And then we have the Beasts after that. So fantastic. 2 more fights. Good luck.
Here we go. We are versing the War Wolves now. This is a mixture of Western Wolves and Warhounds. One of our hardest fights all day. We're expecting this to be a hard fight, and it was. So here we go. In the center. Once again, just trying to maintain control of the center. I wasn't really worried about their center. He was hitting our fighter, but he wasn't putting much pepper into it. So I really wasn't trying to block them. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make control there. A few shots into, I believe that's Dinky. Dinky, unluckily, this round got a few hits. I get tied up in the corner here, in the far left-hand corner for a while, which is a good thing to do, so I'm not swinging on people. I think we have one wolf down already. There's a bit of a cluster going in the corner. One guy has tied myself and Jake up, which is a great move. And then, yeah, I think this guy gets my head down. I think that's Nathan, gets a good takedown. And I'm surprised Nathan's check didn't get that guy in the middle, but it's okay. Once again, just fighting for my head over in the corner, which is fine, nothing I'm not used to. Bo comes in to save the day. And look at this, I don't even see it. I wail into this dude with the axe. I keep forgetting this guy's name. He got MVP, he's an absolute animal. I hit him very hard and he does not go down. So massive props. Look at these hits, massive. And he stays up and he keeps fighting. So it's very impressive. Dan Cooper gets a really good throw on Nathan, I believe, in the middle. Then he hits Bo in the back. My fault for not protecting. But yeah, Dan Cooper, also a very good fight. Tries to grab Max and I move it away. But yeah, this is a long fight, which is good. So there's 2 fights going in either corner, and then Dan and I just kind of keeping each other at bay. My job really here is just to stay alive. I got a team full of wrestlers, so there's no point in me wasting my energy wrestling when those 2 boys seem to be all over it. So what I'm doing here is I'm just keeping in contact with Dan and keeping him close to me as I can, and making sure he can't swing that axe, because he can definitely swing an axe. That is the gentleman there that broke my collarbone. So yeah, no bad blood between us at all. Just as an unlucky hit. But you can see he's trying to get his axe over my head, and I'm just grabbing the middle of his axe so he can't get a head rip on me. Dan's a very experienced fighter, so I know that if I tried anything, there's a large chance that he would be able to reverse me in this position, as he's quite tall. But I saw the boys wrestling in the corner, and I saw them doing very well, so I knew that someone's going to come help me very soon. But yeah, so I was just neutralizing Dan right now, which I think he was a little bit frustrated by. Well, we're not frustrated, he probably wasn't thinking about it right now, but it is frustrating because I'm not really giving him anything to work with. I'm just putting my back up against the list and holding onto his axe. As you'll see, Samantha's been a good camera girl and filming me the whole time. See, he gets a good, tries to get a good step through throw on me, but I had my elbow inside his armpit, so I had a distance. Bo comes and helps me, which is great. Big punch by Bo, thank you, Bo. And yeah, I believe we miss Jake's throw here, but Jake gets a really cool down rail Asoto throw on the far end of the corner, and that ends the round. But we'll just keep watching this. Me and Bo just hugging in the corner. I'm trying to get out of the corner, but Dan knows to not let me do that. So he's putting his arm across so I don't get out. I think I finally get out and then the round stops, I think. But yeah, nothing too interesting to watch here. There we go. I get out and then the round stops. But yeah, very long round. Awesomely fought by both teams. Here we go, round 2. But yeah, I think both of our gas tanks of both teams were quite low after that. They were quite tired. We were rolling 6 fighters all day, so we were definitely feeling that long round. But it's okay. Once again, just trying to neutralize the center. And the boys playing cautiously. Good flatten and good hump and bump attempt by the Warwolf on the far flank. The Senec tried to cut around. I saw his speed wasn't that fast, so I didn't really need to chase. I remember thinking, I don't need to run after him. Julian gets an amazing throw as always. Julian is the one that just got thrown in the center of the list there. I'm just tying up Dinky. Well, I think he's actually tying me up, to be quite honest. I think he's just trying to make sure that I'm not free with that axe. All the fighting's happening to the right-hand side of the list, which is fine. But what happens here is Dinky, I think, gets sick of trying to take me down, and then he tries to get a cut onto one of our fighters. But when I saw him running, you'll see I don't really chase after him because the person he does cut is Julian, and Julian is facing into the list. So while Dinky uses his energy to do a cut that I'm nearly 100% sure wouldn't do anything as he's charging at someone that's already fighting on the list, I just jog it in and save my energy. Yeah, hits no one. Awesome. Julian grabs his head, which is fantastic, and then gives me a target-rich environment, which is always good to have when you got a poleaxe. I give him a little love tack, number 1, but I don't think it did much to him. But then I saw a cheeky little rib, or a little side of the rib here visible. I think this could have been Dinky. And then I think I hit Dinky in the stomach here. He makes a bit of a pain noise. And Dan did really good in trying to block my next strike with his shield, and Jake gets the push down on that. But as you can see, I went for the strike, and Dan immediately put his shield out to block that next strike. So really good teamwork. Awesome fights from the Warwolves. Once again, always a pleasure fighting you lads.
Just fought the Warwolves, or the Hound Wars. They're a legend, really tough fight. They really made us work for it, but we came away with the win. So we're on to the Beast next. So let's do it.
Here we go. This is the grand final. My old team Beast versus my current team Kraken, or potentially my future team Beast as well, as I'm moving back to Queensland. Both teams undefeated in this tournament. They push up hard on the flank. Colin comes in to fight me to try to get rid of me quick, which I planned for. So my plan was just to float back to Jake, which is Jake's come back to protect me from Colin, because Colin is a very strong and aggressive fighter, and also very skilled. And a good friend, actually. He gives me a little tap on the way out. I run away. Harry runs at me, but they have trained with me well and truly many times before, so they know how to do that. I hit Harrison in the ribs, but I just wind him. He goes down, but he's just winded. He comes back and fights in the second round. He is fine. So, as you can see, if you watch Colin, so Colin's the guy closest with the black tabard on Jake. He's always scanning the field and always making sure that his fighters are safe, so I don't use my poleaxe. Not only is he just looking for me, he's looking for the whole team. So we got Brendo with his head down, me chopping someone there. And then we've got 2 fighters, I think Bowen and Julian, taking on, that could be Mason. He's a big, tall fella. He's quite new to the sport. But yeah, still a worthy adversary. But it is 3 versus 5 at the moment with the Beast. Once again, I'm just wrapping people up here. My job is not to wrestle. At this time, Julian comes over and peels off the guy's arm from my head. I think Nathan gets a head rip here. Beautiful head rip from Nathan. And Colin did get a takedown on Bo at the end. But I think that was after the stop fight, so I believe it was 5-0 to Kraken. Second round, here we go. Aggressive push once again from the Beast. Once again, I'm sitting back, trying to lure Colin back to Jake. Put him back in the corner. He gives me a little up tap. I punch him in the face. Tries to get a pull on me. I'm just making sure. There we go. This is Harry, I believe. Try the little throw on Harry. But once again, just neutralizing. Keeping my energy up in case I can see an opportune target to sprint and run and be explosive. Is me being lazy or is it me being tactical? Harry is pushing on my face here, which is fine. Really good tactic. But I am just scanning the field behind him. Keeping him at bay. Trying to save my energy. I can see around. There's 2 people on Colin. So I'm happy with that. Once again, I try to get a little cheeky little throw. Keep scanning the field. And now I am just keeping Harry at bay because he is a center and he's very fast and very strong. So as long as I'm wrapping him up, we got 2 people fighting there. I don't think I'm needed anywhere just yet. Bo is trying to neutralize Colin. Jake comes in to get a kill on Harry. Colin does a hit, runs off. Oh, frees me up for a hit. But then I believe someone is running at me, so I don't hit. Boss pushes me in the corner, which is great. I'm comfortable being there. I believe that was Mason. Colin pushes the spare weapon off, which is a very viable tactic. Massive hit on Bo from Colin. I can know from experience they ain't pleasant. That's the name of the game, getting hit. Bo gets his axe back, which makes him happy. So it is now 4-2. I get stuck in the back here, which is very annoying because at this point I'm trying to get at, but I believe my axe is wrapped up. And now I'm just forgotten about. I literally disappear from the size of these guys. I'm like, okay, I try and pull my axe out. Us. Here we go. I get free. Julian's doing a great job. I start working. I believe the only shot here that actually did any damage on Mason. As you can see, I'm making sure I'm not striking while Colin is behind me because that would be an easy takedown for him. I think the only real shot that hurt Mason was the leg shot. I think all these other ones were superficial. That's right. There was no point in going crazy at the moment and making mistakes by just wailing because it was 4v2. So I had plenty of time and to pick my shots. So what's happening here is I'm just watching Julian. Julian's not really using any of his energy, so it's fine. And Bo and Jake get the takedown, and we come away victorious. Once again, awesome fights from the Beasts. They always are hard. They always are. Everyone here, there's never an easy fight, I should say, in the Boo Hurt world. All fights today were very hard, very well fought, and it just shows how good the Australian Boo Hurt community is getting and the skill of every fighter. That's the end of the tournament. And here we go. We got the Warwolves coming in 3rd place. And then we have Beast coming in 2nd place, the old team. There we go. Beast 1-2-1-2 Beast. Fantastic. And then we have Team Kraken. I'll talk through the fighters. The first person that walks through with the trophy is Jake, the captain. The man there with the fuzzy hair is Bowen Slater. Next one is coming is Marco. Marco is the other center that rolls with me. That's me going through, the shortest of the team. And then we got Julian with the French, whatever the chevron thing is. And then the last one is Nathan. Yeah, that's the team there. Team Kraken coming through with the goods. But as you can see here, a very large group of strong individuals from all teams. So thank you all for fighting. And I hope to see you all very, very soon.
Tell us, just say something. Anything.
Hell yeah! Nah, this guy a legend. Awesome fighter.
I paid him to say that.
Yeah, that's it. No, he's a legend.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
You do a lot to like promote the sport.
Yeah, I
and,
try. That's
even people like me that are new, like give us confidence.
Tough, bro. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Thank you, man.
I love you too, fans and viewers.
Oh, damn.
That could be a like and subscribe.
Yeah. That is a good.
Push the notification bell. Push the notification bell. Notification bell.
Oh, that finger action.
When we post videos.
Anyway, Marco's single. If there's any single ladies out there?
That speech, no one.
OnlySabs. We're actually starting a new OnlySabs. Sign up. I think it's only like $4.95 a month.
Yeah.
So that's only one sap. 10
Premium account.
Premium account, you get both saps. So here's one now for free. So let's get out of this. Thanks, bro. They got my hands full. Hold on.
To meet you.
Ooh,
No. That's extra.
that's salty.
What are we saying for
Anything,
the video?
say anything, say anything.
It was a great fight. That's the season. Hard fought, good struggle, and you know what? I'm really happy.
I'm happy too.
I'm so happy with the way everyone's just getting so much better. I'm happy with how the sport's progressed. Thanks to this guy.
No way. Thanks, man. Thanks, baby.
What a good guy. You gonna put this on YouTube?
Now you'll be on.
Prepare to get demonetized.